Hello, my name is Alan Jacobson with FirstLook. Today, video is a part of a series of videos we're doing on the accessories inside each of the kit. So this is not a how to use the camera, how to use the software. It's basically what's inside the kit and why those things are there. So for this particular video, we're talking about the dry well rescue kit. Now, this kit could also be called bore well kit in different parts of the world. It was designed primarily around some issues that happen in different parts of the world that don't have as many regulations around wells and open sources like we might have here in North America, where there's always gates and that kind of nature. So that's sort of where it started from. I'm just going to go through the contents of the kit to give you an idea of why we picked these things and how they might be used. So I'm going to start with the newest part about this, which is the bag itself. So this bag here is made for us by PMI. It's basically a rope bag that we've modified to actually put lots of cushion in the pockets. So it stores the camera, it stores the tablet, it stores all the accessories, and then the cable on the inside. But everything is secure. So this is what comes in a box and you get it, and this is how you store it on your rescue vehicle. So like a cable bag, you basically got a bottom area where the USB cord would come out and attach to your tablet, and then you would pull from the front the 300 feet of hardwired Ethernet cord that's included with the kit. So that's the PMI bag there. It's pretty slick. It does have a shoulder as well, so you can carry it over the shoulder. Nice full package, lots of room to add different accessories too if you wanted to. So next up is the cable itself. So there's the 300 feet of cable. It's quite a bit of cable, like you say, it can get tangled and things of that nature. So with the rope bag or / cable bag, is the idea to keep that together. Now, if you want to pull it out of the bag and not use the bag, we do include a handle that you can wrap this thing up in and haul it in someplace. So it's got the specific connector to go onto the camera on one side and the USB-C connector for the other side to go into the Android tablet that's included with the kit. Or if you want to use an iOS tablet, one of the newer ones that has the USB-C connector in there. Moving along, we do provide a short pole with the unit, so you could put the camera on a pole and use it wireless, just like some of our other kits, right? So we do have that option in there as well. Basically, you'd be doing a vertical drop, so we include the eye hook, which screws in, and I recommend that you basically have the cable into the camera separate, and then you have two ropes, one to control the descent of the camera and the other one to control it from spinning around. And then you can use the two cables together to move it back and forth and to get it into position. If you do like a vertical drop and maybe there's a cross pipe that you want to look down, that's how you would get it into position. So some teams who've had long cables before have actually put it all into an umbilical. So you've got two ropes and your hard wire all inside of an umbilical sheath that should all fit inside that bag, depending on how thick the rope and stuff. Now, it's not meant to carry a person, so you don't need to go that thick. So that's the eye hook. Moving along, we do provide you with a headset. It's a behind-the-head headset, so you can wear it with hard hats and stuff like that. It's designed basically with a 24 NRR rating on it, so it will drop down the decibel range outside by 24 dB. That helps you concentrate on what's going on inside the space with the speaker microphone attached to the lid on the camera. We ship it with 4 of the lithium-ion batteries, the 18650s. These got the special circuit on them to protect them from runaway lithium fire. We also put it into a protective housing, so if you have it in your pocket, all the positive connectors won't touch with positive and negative with keys and coins and things you might have in your pocket. It's also useful to have, so if you run the camera for 2.5 hours, 3 hours, you pull out the batteries, they're now need to be charged, you can put them into the case upside down, so now that the positive is sticking at the top, and this tells you when you get back that these two cameras need to be charged. Speaking of charging, this is not exactly what the charger looks like inside the dry well rescue kit. I just don't have one of those here, but it's the same concept. It's a 2-bang charger, okay? And basically it's a USB-C. So you just plug it into using a USB-C adapter, which we all have drawers full of those things. And you can also plug it into your vehicle and charge the batteries, right? And though that charger that comes with the kit is specific so that it will actually, if you go to 0% on your 18650 batteries, it'll charge them from 0%. So don't worry if you accidentally leave it on or whatever and it goes right to zero, that charger that comes with this kit will of course bring it back to life. The next thing is of course the camera itself, the FL360 LR. So this is the long range version. This is the version that can do that 300 feet of hardwire connection. The original camera could not. It was limited to a 100-foot USB tethering. That's one of the big, huge difference between the LR and the original. And you can tell the original because it just doesn't say anything after the FL360, that kind of thing. So on this camera, we also include a tool, the 4mm tools, to be able to remove the speaker lid, right? Oops. All right, so you can remove the lid. And this one in particular has the speaker mic on here. Or if you're going to put it into water up to 10 feet, I know you have a 300-foot cord here, but it only goes underwater 10 feet for 30 minutes. It's basically IP68, right? So they got the environmental lid to go along with that, right? So that's the camera and the two lids. Of course, you've got to be able to run the software. So we include with every unit, we include the Samsung Active Pro 4 at this time of filming, which is April 2025. There's a new 5 coming out. Apparently, we're testing it right now to see if we'll be moving to that. So we just constantly update, but we always like to pick the Active Pro series. It has a pen on it, which you can use if it's raining or you're wearing protective gloves, so you can't have access to using your fingers. You can use the pen on the tablet. It's also IP68, so it can get wet. And you can take the casing apart and you can replace the battery. You can put a SIM card in it. You can add additional memory. So it's actually a very cool, nice tablet that we've got included with this, running the FirstLook 360 software that's on Android. And like I said, even on iOS as well. So we've got that. The only last thing that we have here in the kit, and that's our sun shield to basically, protect the screen in bright sunny days or if it's drizzling with rain. I do apologize. We've looked high and low for quality versions of this sunscreen and we just simply can't find it. So this will eventually, these little plastic things will break on you, and I apologize for that. We're still constantly searching high and low for a better quality one. We do include the first one. You can find these online, buy them, cheap. They're kind of from the drone industry, right? We usually actually just recommend that people, it's always a good to have a 2-person operation, especially with a cable drop. So you got people managing the lines, you got somebody else managing the tablet. They can then just take a jacket or something like that or sit under cover, and then it really brings out the color in the screen. So that's the Drywell kit. If I missed something and you have questions about it, by all means, reach out to us. I don't know if I can scroll through this slowly. You can see some of the features. You can request this brochure. I'm sure it'll be on our website soon. You can see there is a little drawing of them dropping the camera down. Of course, it has lighting and audio, so we have that there. So anyway, this is the Drywell kit. We appreciate the time you had taken to watch this video. If you have questions, please reach out to us for questions, for any further information. We're happy to hear from you. If you buy the kit and you like it and you do something pretty cool with it, reach out and let us know. We appreciate the stories of the camera being used in the field. Thank you.